Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for another reading. I hope that everybody is doing great, by the way. So today we're going to do a reading about what secret would spirit or the universe want to tell you right now, because I kind of got this sudden urge that there's like some secret that needs to be revealed or something. So that's what we're going to be taking a look into today. And we have three piles to choose from. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip the timestamps, which are in the description, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be a reading on what secret needs to be revealed to you right now at this moment. Okay, so you guys chose here the Four of Pentacles, and the first message that I got when I started recording your reading is that some of you might feel like I'm hearing like locked out of an opportunity. So I feel like some of you might feel like you were locked out of an opportunity. It's like maybe something was presented to you and it looked very stable and it kind of was going in the right direction, and then suddenly there was a stop, there was a pause. It's like the gates just like shut in front of you and it like kind of cut off your way. I'm hearing it's like you weren't able to proceed moving on with something here. With you, I'm getting that again, I don't know, I keep hearing like there was like a pause to an opportunity or something, and it seemed very promising, I'm hearing, because this woman is very well dressed. It almost looks like you guys were ready, you know, you were like so excited, you were on the way, and then suddenly like these gates shot up in front of you, and there was like an opportunity was paused, or like there was a halt to an opportunity, and this was very sudden, I'm hearing, right? To me, I'm perceiving these gates as just like they came out of nowhere, because to me this kind of here looks like trees, so it kind of seems like your way was clear, and then out of nowhere, very unexpectedly, something stopped. That's what I'm getting here with you, pile number 1. So let's take a look what kind of secret needs to be revealed to you. Let's begin with your tarot cards first, and for your first card you have here the Two of Pentacles. Okay, you also have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, confusion. I feel like you guys were confused why suddenly something stopped here. You also have the Queen of Pentacles. And for your last tarot card, you guys have the Hanged Man. Wow. So definitely something was put to a pause here. I'm hearing you always had freedom, okay? That's the first message that I heard, is that some of you might felt like there was again a pause in plans, something suddenly stopped moving, something suddenly turned upside down. There was a turn of events that maybe caused imbalance in your life and caused you feeling unbalanced. And it's like it almost, to me, this card feels like you guys turned your back on like the divine, or turned your back on yourself, and you were like, why didn't it go according to plan? Why did it stop, right? It's like I was doing so well, I was going, everything was moving in the right direction. Why did it suddenly have to stop? And I feel like there was a moment in your life where things suddenly again turned upside down, and it caused a huge imbalance in your life. And I feel like for a while now you guys have felt like you needed to be so strong, right? Like you guys needed to balance on one foot. It's like you felt a lot of pressure lately, I feel like, or in the near past. And you kind of felt like your freedom was taken away from you, because maybe this opportunity had to do with like, because of the Four of Pentacles, it might have been a very stable opportunity that could set you free financially, maybe, or just set you free in any kind of way. Because I'm hearing liberty. I feel like something, you expected something to bring freedom to you, but there was a sudden stop. There was a sudden pause. It's like something stopped your tracks. And for a very long time, it's like you guys felt a little bit defeated or maybe lied to, like you were left alone to do things and you had to balance on one foot. You have so many obligations. I'm hearing you had to be very responsible, you had to be very strong here, I feel like. And for a while I feel like things haven't been really moving in your life. Again, it was like you guys were ready. It's like you were ready to go somewhere great, things looked very promising, and then all of a sudden there was like a sudden pause. But I keep hearing that the freedom, I feel like you guys maybe felt caged in, and this is kind of like you put yourself mentally in the cage, because I'm hearing that you always had a choice, or like you always had freedom here, right? So that's kind of the first energy that I'm getting here. Let's take a look at your other cards, maybe see why this happened and why this pause happened, right? Okay, you have change of seasons. And you also have Queen Bee. I feel like you guys never really lost. I feel like maybe some of you feel like you lost something great, but I really feel like you didn't lose anything here. And with this change of season, if you're watching this right now, when I'm posting this, which is kind of the middle of November, I feel like that once you start transitioning from fall to winter, like once the season starts transitioning, I feel like there will be some kind of change brought to your life in that time, and you will realize why things happened the way it happened. Okay, because I really feel like all of this happened and there is something a lot better here waiting for you, because I really feel like you guys are going to win here something. With this Queen Bee, maybe your work will be really recognized, or there will be recognition brought to you, okay? Especially with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like even if things paused, even if like things didn't move, I feel like you guys still stayed dedicated, you still worked really hard, okay? And I feel like your efforts are going to be recognized. That's the secret that the Spirit wants to reveal to you, is you will be rewarded for staying dedicated, for not losing hope, for keep going, because I feel like even if all of this happened, you still kind of believed in yourself. You were like, but I'm doing everything right? Why was this pause? So I feel like you guys will be now rewarded because you were doing everything right. You did nothing wrong, I'm hearing, okay? I don't really feel like you guys did anything wrong, but I do see that you guys still stayed dedicated, and like even no matter how imbalanced things seemed and how stagnant things seemed, you guys were still like doing your best to do your best, right? Given your circumstances, I'm hearing, okay? But I feel like expect some kind of change here. I'm hearing change in attitude, okay? I feel like if before you felt like you weren't seen or like your work wasn't recognized, I feel like now it will start showing up. It's like you guys were, working like a bee, Queen Bee. You worked really hard, even if things seemed like a little bit upside down. And I feel like these next following months will bring that recognition, will bring that change. Okay, I feel like there is definitely change here that's going to be happening with you. So expect the situation to change if this resonates with you, pile number 1. Let's take a look at your other cards. You also have Ancient Wisdom. And you have It's All Good, right? It's all good. I don't think that you guys need to worry about anything. Okay, the secret that Spirit wants to reveal to you is that this sudden pause, and I hate to say this, I know it's so frustrating to hear, and trust me, I've been in the same place. I feel like this pause needed to happen in order for something greater to happen, right? And I can give you so many examples about times in my life where there was this kind of like sudden pause, sudden change, and then months later something even better came along, and I get the feeling of like, okay, I see why this didn't happen. It didn't happen in order for this to happen, right? And I feel like that's what's happening here with you guys. It's like there was a sudden pause. It's like you were doing so well, things were going so great, and there was a sudden pause. And I'm hearing silence, and you were left alone. You were left alone to figure things out, to see what you're gonna do. But I do see that you guys still stayed resilient, still have been very hardworking. It's not like you guys have been slacking, or again, you guys didn't do anything wrong. It's not because of you. It's just a turn of events I'm hearing, okay? But I really see that things are going to start changing for the better, okay? And your efforts will be recognized. You will be blessed so much, pile number one. I feel like you will go from 1 to 10, like it seems overnight. That's the energy that I'm getting. It's like there's a sudden pause, and there's no movement, stagnation, no movement, no movement. And then all of a sudden, it kind of, I'm getting the image of like a bow and an arrow. It's like you're ready to launch, right? I'm hearing your blessings are ready to come your way. So a secret, right now, Spirit wants to reveal to you a secret, and this is the time that this secret needs to be revealed to you, okay? Is that you will understand why all of this happened, and you will suddenly get a change. Things will finally start to speed up, I feel like. The stagnation is going to be gone. Perhaps some of you needed to learn some kind of lesson here with ancient wisdom, or this was kind of like a redirection to get you to your goal, okay? I feel like that's what's happening here with your pile number one. You also have Layla. I love this name so much. And it's like you guys, I'm hearing you guys are ascending. So I feel like whatever was put to pause, especially here with this play button, whatever was put to pause will now continue to move again. Or I'm hearing you will continue where you left off, okay? But I feel like in between there was like some kind of adjustment that needed to happen, or some kind of like lesson that you guys needed to learn in order, so now when you pursue, you kind of know what you need to do. Or I feel like you kind of needed to learn a very valuable lesson that will be very useful for you now that things are going to start to continue moving. But I feel like there's going to be a really sudden change of events, right? Things are going to move very suddenly. And I feel like this will be activated when you accept something or you learn your lesson, I'm hearing, okay? And for everybody, it's going to be different. But I'm hearing also limiting beliefs. Some of you need to stop with the negative thinking, with thinking that you're caged when you're not, okay? I really feel like you guys have freedom of choice here, but you are mentally keeping yourself stuck. For your next card, you have Villain. You can always rewrite the story. So I feel like what's happening here for you, pile number one, you have learned the lesson, and now the pause is going to vanish. And things, and again, I feel like you can always rewrite the story. I feel like if there was something, again, that you were moving towards and then things went not as you planned, I feel like you will get a second chance at something, a second chance to prove yourself at something, and this time you will be able to make the story work. This time you will be able to make things work. I'm also getting an energy that whatever opportunity was put to pause, again, will now continue moving, or you will be presented with a second chance in the same opportunity. That's an energy that I'm getting here with you. You also have Potion. Remember to practice self-love. So this is a message here for you that, like, again, with this, remember to practice self-love. And I'm connecting this with what I said about negative thinking. Maybe some of you need to improve the way you speak to yourself. Okay, I feel like some of you are really letting this kind of like, I feel like this cage that you might feel like you're in, it kind of feels like an illusion to me, okay? Because it's open, and I feel like you guys feel like it's closed, but it's open. There's some kind of illusion, some kind of negative self-talk that you guys might be doing that's not doing you any good. And I feel like you guys need to change that. Because you will be presented with a second chance at an opportunity, pile number one. And that's the secret that you need to know. And also, you need to know that you're not doing anything wrong, that your efforts will pay off, your hard work will pay off, because I really feel like you guys stay dedicated to something, no matter how stagnant the situation seemed, okay? So let's see what final message the universe has for you. We have here pink rose, grace and sweetness, the pursuit of perfection, then is the pursuit of sweetness and light. Okay, beautiful pile number 1. So I feel like there will be definitely pursuing in something that was put to a halt. So what you need to know is that what was once put to a pause, if there was a halt in a situation, a sudden halt, I feel like the gates, the way they rose up out of nowhere, will rose down now. They will go down. I feel like your way will be finally open and you will be able to again pursue the journey that you want. There is some kind of pursuing here. There was a sudden stop because you needed to learn some kind of lesson, pile number 1. Okay? You needed to require some kind of knowledge in order to know what you're gonna do when you are presented with this opportunity, okay? I feel like some of you lacked some kind of wisdom, some kind of knowledge, and now that you have it, you will be able to pursue this again. Okay, so that's what I have here for you, pile number 1. I hope that this message resonated with you, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be a reading on what secret needs to be revealed to you right now at this moment. So you guys chose the Death card here. And immediately, you know, with the Death card, it's a new cycle. It's a transformation. And that energy that I'm getting here with you is that you guys have been maybe doing a lot of inner work. I feel like you guys have been doing a lot of self-discovery, a lot of work that doesn't show to the outside, I'm hearing, and now it's going to show to the outside, okay? I feel like all of the hard work that you have been doing within will finally start showing on the outside. This hair is sticking out to me, and I feel like some of you might cut your hair. You might decide to cut your hair really short or just change something about your appearance in general. I feel like there will be some kind of transformation with your appearance, pile number 2. And I feel like you're finally unleashing who you are. Okay, I feel like you kind of went through like a hermit period where you did a lot of self-discovery, and now you're finally showing the world what you discovered. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting here with you, pile number 2. So let's take a look at your cards and see what kind of secret needs to be revealed to you at this moment. We're going to begin with your tarot first. Okay, you have the Ace of Pentacles. You also have Judgment. Okay, you have the Page of Cups. And also the King of Wands. Okay, pile number 2. I feel like a lot of you here will be presented with some kind of opportunity or some kind of offer. And I feel like this has to do with you discovering who you are. It's like you guys went on a journey to discover who you truly are, right? And I feel like now you're getting like it's kind of like you guys did a lot of self-work. And there is something that's calling your name now. It's like, it almost feels like you guys are just kind of like, how do I explain this? Okay, I'm hearing it, the time has finally come for you to pursue something. To, again, with this Judgment card, it's a really similar energy to one of the piles from my last reading, so you might be coming from that pile. But it's like there's something that keeps calling your name, you guys. And I feel like this comes from you being on this self-discovery journey. Again, I'm getting an energy that you might have discovered a recent, like, you recently might discover like a new hobby, a new interest here, a new talent that you guys possess. And you feel like a very natural pull towards it, a very natural calling towards it. I feel like your potential has been revealed to you, or like your purpose has been revealed to you, or some kind of idea has been revealed to you. I feel like that for a lot of you, this might have to do with your work. It's like it's like a prayer has been answered or something like that. That's the energy that I'm getting here. You guys are feeling like a calling. You guys are feeling pulled towards some kind of direction here. I want to look at some of your other cards and see more about what this secret is about, because it's very mysterious. I'm getting home in the sky. Okay, yeah, you guys, it's like you guys are being pulled towards something. Something is speaking to you here. And you also have moon dance. It's like the energy of like you guys are really starting to trust yourself. To me, the energy that I'm getting here with you, pile number 2, is that you suddenly have some kind of urge or some kind of calling that you feel very much like drawn towards, and it's kind of like you are going one step out of the time. I feel like you still don't have like a full picture of what this is or what this can be, what its full potential is, but it's like you're going one step out of a time. It's like you're just listening to your intuition and you're putting like one foot in front of the other. I'm hearing, okay? With this home in the sky, I feel like a lot of you still don't know where your place is in this world. I feel like maybe some of you really like to travel, especially with the King of Wands, like you're constantly on the move. You're constantly traveling somewhere. I feel like there's huge message here with you about self-discovery. Okay, for your next card, you guys have creativity. So again, it's like you guys feel strongly pulled towards something, like some kind of self-expression. I'm hearing you want to express what you discovered. You want to express, whether that it's like, again, through like making music, writing something, painting something. I feel like you discovered a whole new world here for yourself. And you also have integration with the number 33 and the snake here. Again, it's a rebirth. The snake symbolizes rebirth to me. I feel like you are on the way to find your kind of like your forever home, or like your place in the world is what I'm hearing, okay? I feel like you have discovered so many things, but you still have a lot more to discover, but you're getting there. It's like you're getting there. You're kind of getting a feeling of what you want to do, where you want to be, where you want to go next. But again, I feel like you guys are taking like one step out of a time. And I feel like there's a lot about creative expression with you, especially with this death card and all the colors. And I always get like a musical talent with this judgment card, and especially with the drum. Again, very similar energy to the third pile from my last reading. I feel like some of you might be coming from that pile here. And you're finally answering some kind of calling, some kind of truth here. You also have I search on the uprising wave of love. To me, this is like you guys suddenly got the urge to do something. Like suddenly you got like, I need to do this. I need to make this happen. Let me see how I can make this happen. Okay, this is the first step that I need to take. Let's do that, okay? Some of you might be moving somewhere in order to pursue this, or it's like you want to travel the world first and see where you want to potentially settle down. Okay, that's an energy also that I'm picking up. You also have lavender, surround yourself with love. I feel like a lot of you went through like a hermit period and now you're finally starting to get out of it. Maybe you had like I'm hearing you might have been into like again, a hermit. It's either like you spend a lot of time alone, or it's like you might have gone through maybe like a depressive episode in your life or something like that, and now you're finally starting to come out of it. Maybe you guys felt extremely burnt out from something, and you're finally getting like your inspiration back, your creativity back, and you're finally starting to surround yourself with more people, with more friends, having more fun, doing more fun things. I feel like you guys are getting back on your feet here, especially with this death card. Maybe there was something that caused caused this rebirth, right? I feel like. And you're finally getting out of the hermit energy, and you're talking with your friends again. You're hanging out with people. It's like you're getting your spark back. You're getting that fire, that passion back within you, I feel like. You also have Phoenix. Yeah, you're rising from the dead. You know, the Phoenix is rising from the dead. How is that for a happily ever after? I really feel like there was like a huge chaos in your life, maybe. It's not like a huge chaos where everything went wrong. I'm just getting an energy of like you might have felt very more sad lately, or maybe you lost your passion for something, and now that you lost that passion, you didn't really know what else to do, what there was else to do for you. And I feel like you finally are either getting passionate about something again, or you're discovering a new passion, and you're getting excited. You're like, I'm ready, right? You're rising from the dead, especially with the death card and the phoenix here. It's like you're rising again. You're giving birth to another person. I feel like you are starting again once upon a time, and I was here, it says once upon a time, and I was gonna say it's like you're starting a new era of your life, or you're taking some kind of redirection here. There's still a lot, right? The page is empty. I feel like you guys are beginning to write something. Maybe a lot of you want to pour your creative expression into writing, or this is just kind of like the energy of like you guys are now beginning fresh, beginning new. There's a clean slate for you to begin, and you can write your own story. There's something there, you're literally beginning a new life here, a new cycle of your life. It's like one chapter has closed, the new one is beginning, which is exactly what the death card is about, right? So I feel like you guys are definitely moving. You have closed a chapter of your life, and now you're ready to do something new, and you're getting excited about it. Okay, there's a lot of excitement with you, pile number 2, I'm feeling. Let's take a look at your last card here. You have forget-me-nots, internal memories. Okay, the best things in life are the people you've loved, the places you've seen, and the memories you've made along the way. Okay, so I feel like you guys are going to be literally writing a new chapter of your life moving forward. Okay, it's the energy again with this card, especially here, home in the sky. It's like you will be traveling a lot. I feel like a lot of you really want to travel a lot to find your place in the world. And especially here we had like the best things in life are the people you've loved. And with this card, you surround yourself with love. We see this, a lot of people here hanging out. So I feel like you're making new connections. You are discovering new places, having some fun experiences here. You're creating memories, I feel like. And I feel like for a lot of you, you might be taking like a very long trip where you travel to many countries, and like you stay here for 1 month or here for another month, right? You're kind of always on the go. Maybe that's something that you're planning to do, and you're like, I want to experience, I want to write my own story, I want to write a new chapter, okay? And a lot of you might be like, I'm getting like a diary. You might be documenting your journey along the way. Okay, that's also an energy here that I'm picking up. But that's what I have here for you, pile number 2. I hope that this message resonated with you. If it didn't, please leave a like and a comment. And I hope to see you guys in my next reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading on what secret needs to be revealed to you at this moment. Okay, so you guys chose the 9 of Wands and pile number 3. Let me begin with your energy here. I feel like a lot of you went through some kind of turbulence here. It's like you were tested, you were left wounded, okay, in some ways of the other. It's like we see here this beautiful rose garden has a lot of I don't know, how do you call these, but it's this woman. What I'm trying to say here, it's like you went through a lot of things and you were left really hurt, maybe you're really wounded, but I see that now you guys have patched yourself up and you look very presentable. In fact, it's like even if you went through all of that, you guys still came out even stronger and better, I feel like, here, pile number 3. It's like you were able to recover or heal from whatever caused so much pain to your life. I feel like you really healed yourself properly here. Okay? And I'm seeing 222 on the phone as I'm saying this. So I feel like a lot of you have healed yourself properly from something, really patched yourself up, and you look better than ever. Let me tell you that. I feel like you look so presentable. It's like you're shining so bright. People wouldn't even know that you have been through all of those things. I feel like for you, pile number 3, I feel like you're really great at maybe hiding your wounds or hiding your I feel like you always look happy or you always look put together. There is a mysterious energy coming from you, pile number 3. But I want to take a look at your other cards. I'm really interested here to see what kind of secret needs to be revealed to you. So let's see. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. First, you have the Emperor here. Okay, pile number 3. You have the Knight of Cups. I was honestly kind of expecting this. The Knight of Cups is one of my favorite cards, by the way. It's the wish fulfillment card. You have the King of Pentacles. And you have the Six of Wands. Oh my god, beautiful. It's like, I mean, I was expecting this because after a period of your life, after this kind of period of your life, I feel like this is only like deserving for you, okay? Pile number 3. As I said, it's like you guys went through hell. I'm hearing like you guys went through hell. There was a period in your life where it might have felt like you were literally like every day you wake up feeling stressed, or you wake up feeling sad, you wake up feeling hurt, and it was constant day to day to day. And I feel like something, that energy finally ended, and now you guys have healed yourself from that, or there was something that burnt you out so much that you now have finally, overall, like there's so many examples I can give, but overall I feel like a lot of you are healed. You're not in this energy anymore. You're healed and you look extremely presentable. It's like it's kind of the energy of like the bully, like somebody who has been bullied their whole life, and then 10 years later you see them wearing, like, it's kind of like the comeback. You guys are making some kind of comeback, right? Oh my god, I'm speaking way too much about this card. Let me get into this here. Okay, pile number 3. You are gaining so much power. You are gaining so much power. You are about to show to the world something really amazing, pile number 3. I feel like one of your biggest wishes is about to come to your life. Okay, this could be a new home for some of you. For some of you, you could be moving, or you kind of have in mind that you want to move somewhere. But overall, I see you guys looking and feeling very blessed. I see you guys wearing extremely expensive clothes. Like I'm hearing designer clothes, okay? And you are going to have the funds to do it, okay? I'm hearing that you're going to be living your dream lifestyle, pile number 3. And with the Six of Wands, you're going to receive so much abundance and so many blessings that it's going to show. It's going to show to the people around you. It's not going to be something that you guys are going to keep to yourself. It's like people are going to see you and they're going to be like, this person is so blessed. Literally, that's an energy here that I'm getting with you, pile number 3. It's like you will have so many blessings that it's gonna show to the world. You know, the Six of Wands is about victory. It's about public recognition, public success. A lot of people will be looking at you, pile number 3, and being like, wow, I want that lifestyle, or like that lifestyle is my goal. And coming back to the message that I was saying, it's kind of the energy of like, you know, that person who gets bullied their whole life, they have no friends, right? And then 10 years later you see them on a billboard. Like that's an energy here that I'm getting. It's like you guys are getting that type of recognition. It's like maybe nobody noticed you your whole life, and it's like you finally healed yourself properly. You're coming out really strong here, pile number 3. Beautiful energy, really big energy that I'm getting here with you. Very powerful pile. But let's take a look at your other cards, because I've been already talking for a very long time. Okay, the gardener. So you definitely could be moving. You could be moving out of the place that you grew up in, or like a place that you've lived your whole life. I feel like you're taking your roots with you somewhere else. It's like you guys feel like you're too big for where you are right now. To me, it feels like you guys have, I feel like a lot of you have achieved some kind of success already. But you can do better, you can do more, and you can expand yourself to more, I feel like here. And you also have the perfect key. I feel like you guys are receiving the secret that the universe wants to tell you right now is that you will be receiving infinite blessings. Whatever you did here, whatever you went through, it's going to pay off big time. It's going to be so worth it, pile number 3. And I feel like a lot of you are receiving or will be moving to a new home. Okay? Especially with this home here, it's like a castle. It's like your dream home. And the perfect key and the gardener, you're taking your roots and you're leaving. You're going somewhere new. It's like, it's exactly the energy that I was speaking of. I feel like a lot of you have lived your life maybe in the same place your whole life, like in the same country, and you're ready to move to a new country here. Because it's kind of the energy, it's like you don't resonate with the people around you. Maybe you did get bullied in school and you're like, I don't want to, you kind of maybe feel traumatized by the place that you grew up in because you didn't have the best experience there. And I feel like a lot of you are deciding to take your roots and go somewhere else. You also have forgiveness. I feel like you're leaving with an open heart, though. That's an energy that I'm getting. And you also have stripping illusions, okay? I feel like here you're deciding to leave with peace, whichever situation you're in. I feel like a lot of you are deciding to completely erase everything from your life and literally begin again. And you're ready to forgive people, I feel like, or forgive what had happened to you before. And stripping illusions, it's like you don't want to think about this anymore. You don't want to associate this with your life anymore. You're just ready to get your things and go. Because I feel like a lot of you know that you can do better than where you are right now. You can do more. If you go somewhere bigger, somewhere better, bigger blessings can come your way, right? I feel like a lot of you are going to be extremely blessed right now. And this is a reward coming your way years, okay? Years. I feel like since your childhood. You always had to fight for yourself. I feel like maybe your whole life you felt like nobody was there to speak up about yourself. I'm getting a huge energy that a lot of you have some past traumas with, maybe from your childhood, from school maybe, or just in general, the country that you grew up in, the neighborhood that you guys grew up in, or the city that you guys grew up in. You have some traumas or something, but you guys have healed that. You guys have healed that, and you're ready to move out. You're ready to move on, okay? For your next card, you guys have Sacred Union. Some of you, there could be potential romance coming in your life. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but it is a kind of like a soulmate energy that I'm getting here. Or you're just in general coming into union with yourself. It's like you're ready to go somewhere by yourself. You're ready to do something by yourself here. You trust yourself. You're very confident, I feel like, in yourself. It's like you know what your potential is, okay? And you're not going to sell yourself short here. I feel like a lot of you have very high standards. You have raised your standards so much, and it's like, I know what I'm worth. I'm worth more than this. I'm going, right? And for some of you, again, I am getting an energy that maybe there is some kind of spirit wants to hint me that there might be some kind of relationship or romance happening here, especially with the heart and here with the lotus. There is like a possibility for some of you that there is like some kind of hidden romance here that's going to come up to the surface. You also have wings. You never needed those wings to fly. I feel like a lot of you are about to realize that whatever you want to do, you can also do it on your own, and that you don't need help from other people. You don't need validation from other people. I feel like a lot of you will be really high. You are going somewhere in the sky, somewhere really high. There's a lot about flying here. I feel like a lot of you are moving somewhere that will require you to fly, like by plane, or there is a lot about being in the sky here, or you might be just reaching, like literally metaphorically, going up in the sky, being up in the sky, leveling up, okay? And you also have Tower, unplug and relax for a spell. I feel like a lot of you have very high self-respect as well. You take really great care of your looks. I feel like you have very abundant energy, and it's the energy that you spoil yourself with. You guys know your worth, and you know that you kind of sometimes, I'm seeing you like to splurge on yourself, like buy yourself really nice clothes, go and do like some kind of special treatments, pay for your own vacations, right? I feel like a lot of you take really, really great care of yourself. And with this sacred union, I really feel like you are really in tune with yourself. Whereas pile number 2, I feel like was maybe on the discovery of finding who they are. I feel like you already know, and you have really good relationship with yourself, pile number 3, I feel like. And the secret, Spirit is saying to me, it's like, keep it a secret. We don't want to tell them, keep them a mystery. Just let them know that there is going to be a lot of blessings coming and their dream life is coming, okay? And take this reading as a confirmation. If you have been thinking about moving, then take this as a confirmation, okay? So let's see what kind of last message the universe wants you to know here. You have victory and conquest. With the 6 of Wands, this is crazy, okay? He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. Oh my god, you guys. And here, listen to this. You never needed those wings to fly. And here you have he who has mastered himself. So I feel like you guys have really mastered yourself here. And you realize, especially with the Emperor, that the power is within you, that you don't need anybody else. You can do this on your own, pile number 3. I really feel that. I feel like you're making something happen and you're doing it on your own. You have full trust within yourself, and along the way, you're not going to exhaust yourself. You're not going to overwork yourself. You're not going to bury yourself into work. You're going to have really great balance between relaxation and work, I feel like. But you're taking yourself somewhere. I feel like you are taking yourself somewhere, and this time you're doing it alone. And guess what? At the end, you have the 6 of Wands, and here we have victory and conquest. So whatever you are on the move to do, you are going to succeed, and it's not just going to be kept to yourself. You're also going to be extremely successful in the eyes of other people as well. It's something that I'm strongly picking up. It's like your success is going to be shown to the world. 6 of Wands is also about public recognition. I feel like you're going to look extremely wealthy, extremely rich, extremely put together. There's something about your looks here looking really expensive. Okay, pile number 3. So that's the message that I have here for you today. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it didn't, please leave a like and a comment. And I hope to see you guys in my next reading. Bye, guys.